Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are well and safe at home. Today, I'm going to teach you a new and very good and very interesting chapter of NCRT 6th standard and chapter number 3. And it's this chapter is a very interesting about moral stories, and it is a nice message also. And this, please, students, this stories chapter and open the page number 29 of your textbook. I'm explaining the first part, and this chapter shortly summarized. First of all, I that this is the chapter name is Taro's reward, and this is the message for the uh, son, and this is the story about the son who is very obedient and very lovable son of his parents, and he is a woodcutter. So let me start. First of all, I read and then I explain. A young woodcutter named Taro lived with his mother and father on a lonely hillside. All day long he chopped wood in the forest. Though he worked very hard, he earned very little money. This made him sad, for he was a thoughtful son and wanted to give his old parents everything they needed. See, this is the story about the Taro. Uh, the son, his name is Taro, and he's lived in a lonely hillside with his parents, and he earned money by chopped wood in the forest, and then he sell his all the cutting of the woods and then earned money, but he earned very little money in their daily routine life. He very hardly earned the money for his bread butter. So but yet, though the Taro is a very obedient son, and he is very obedient, even satisfied, he never demand anything to his parents, and he earned money with their own, and then he gave a bread butter to his family. So he three member in this family, his parents and then the Taro only. Taro daily do the hard works and chop the wood in the forest and then earned a very little money. And this matter is very sad him, that he earned very hard, he earned daily, but though he doing the very hard work, yet he earned very little money, and this matter daily said him. But he was very thoughtful son, he was very matured son also, and his only demand and his only willingness, बस वो वही चाहता था, his only willingness that he give everything to his parents, because these old parents in their whole life do the hard works for Taro. Now the turn for Taro. अब Taro की बारी थी, क्योंकि उसके parents बूढ़े हो चुके थे. Now the turn for Taro. So Taro is a very mature son, very obedient son. So he want that his willingness, that he want to give everything to his parents. Let I explain the chapter, paragraph second. On evening, when Taro and his parents were sitting in a corner of their hut, a strong wind began to blow. It whistled through the cracks of the hut, and everyone felt very cold. Suddenly, Taro's father said, "I wish I had a cup of shake. It would warm me and do my old heart good." This is the paragraph second I read, and let me explain what happens in this paragraph too. One evening, that means एक दिन शाम को क्या हुआ, this is the story. One evening, what happens, that one evening when Taro and his parents were sitting in the corner, they all lived on the hilly side area, and his hut is on the hillside area, lonely hill over there. So very strong wind blowing every day. One day also this type of atmosphere started, that one evening they all are sitting in the corner in the hut. But what happens, one day the strong wind blowing, and their parents were very old, so they were also sitting in the corner of their hut, and the strong wind with started to begin, and the blowing winds noise and the sound, just like whistles, come through the crack of the hut, and his old parents felt very cold because they are very old, so obviously they are weak, so they felt very cold because of the strong wind blowing. बहुत इतनी लोनली और हिली एरिया था, तो वहाँ पे तो इतनी जल्दी और इतनी ठंडी हवाएं बहती थी, तो उसके पेरेंट्स तो वैसे भी बूढ़े हो चुके थे, their parents were already old and weak, so he felt very cold. And what happens, suddenly his father not demand, but he wished that Taro's father said, I wish I had a cup of shake. This is the cup of shake, that means this is the famous drink of the Japan for keeping her body heat. And this is the very beneficial and very useful shake in those days to keep their body warm. So his father wished that if I wish that I had a cup of shake, I would warm me and do my old heart good. And he said that काश मेरे पास ऐसा कोई शेक होता जिसको मैं पी सकता और मेरी बॉडी को भी मैं हीट कर सकता था. So do my old heart good, or this is the also very good for my heart also. So his father demand, and in this second paragraph the word whistle is also used. Whistle, that means thought pass through with a whistling sound. That means the blowing wind. The wind is blowing and making a sound like a whistles. So this is the meaning of the whistles. And then cracks, that means a narrow gap between the hut. And in those days, in the old days, even in the still in the Japan, the huts are made by wood, because Japan is famous for the volcanoes, so people are habituated to live over there. So all the peoples most probably made their home with the huts, with the woods. So these huts is also made by wood, and the cracking sounds come from the woods, cracks of the woods. So this is the cracks is used for the a small gap between the huts, small gap between the huts and the two woods cutter slides. So this is the use, the word used for the crack is the word used for the narrow gap in the cracking slide of the woods, which is made by the which is useful to made by the hut. So this is the word. Now second word is shake. Shake is a popular Japanese drink, as I told you that it is a famous in the Japanese, just like in our countries also. Nowadays for the COVID-19 we already used to drink kava. This type of shake is in the ancient time made in the Japanese also. So this is the popular Japanese drink and it is pronounced shake. And this is used in, this is the famous in the Japan and it is called shake also. So these three words I explained. First of all whistle, second is a gap, cracks, and third one is a shake. These all three words are new words in the second paragraph. So his father wished that if I had a cup of shake, I would warm me, it would be warm me and do my old heart good. So this is the first and second paragraph child I explained. I hope you really enjoy and understand. Thank you students. Have a nice day.